I am recording. Go.
Alright, let's get it. Alright, so first fight is mostly a positional error. Just like you're not where you need to be.
Okay. And obviously that engage was bad, but I realized it
But
instantly.
it's you wouldn't have even been in a position to make that bad engage if you were where you were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Nothing gets past me. Come on. Forward barrier activated.
Sightline's open. The door is open. The door is open. Okay, close it. Keep it closed. You need to wait a little bit. Keep it closed.
Let me balance you out.
Keep it closed. Keep it closed. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Yeah, yeah. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing the lane.
Taking the objective.
Like he can see me, like I'm trying to implement lane theory as well, like obviously.
Mhm.
That's something I need to think about consciously at the moment, like deepening my angles and stuff, but
Well, loop thing I want you guys to work on before before we like really get into the depths of lane theory is also just understanding effective range, because lane theory requires you to first find the right lane. Like that's what the first step of lane theory is finding the right lane. That is the very first step, and if you
yes.
get that step wrong, the other aspects of it kind of fall apart.
Yeah, so you need to find your enclosed lane, if like for me it's mostly enclosed lanes because I mostly play brawl characters, but yeah.
Yeah, you need to find your effective range, a position that
Yeah.
allows you to fight from your effective range, the lane that does, and then you push from there. Like yeah, see, the door is open. The door is open.
I'm also just, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that, like, top right tiger on there, it's like,
Ready for action.
Okay, we use ults to be able to win this.
bro,
Yeah,
Loki
you got caught in the
lost.
corner.
If they want this point, they'll have our number.
Damn, how did we lose this? Ah,
We made mistakes. Like we didn't have proper map control. We all just dropped low ground and didn't play angles. We're trying to like I said, we're so rush heavy. We just want to play fast all the freaking time. And it's like, no, take your angles and then play your character. Take your angles, play your character.
are we just a rush team, obs?
Yeah, but this game isn't rush. This game there hasn't been a meta rush comp in so fucking long. Since like when Juno was bugged, when Juno and D.Va were bugged. And even then, it was still very brawly. You went for hits, not just full on run them over and to kill them. Yeah, you just would torpedo D.Va. You would like speed ring D.Va at people.
I think my DM use also has improved a lot. Like I DM Mark so much now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave her so much charge,
Alright.
holy shit.
Nerf this.
And it's still winnable. Alright, we win this. Okay, good. Once again, the big issue that we're having is once again we're just like not finding our ideal position.
What
Yeah,
about
not
my,
finding the right.
what about my booster? No booster, like the micro missile uses. I feel like that's my timing on is so like not good.
So far, it hasn't been bad. It hasn't been bad. No, like once again, I'm mostly focusing on your positioning because I want to give you one thing to focus on at a time.
Okay.
Because obviously we were gonna see resource mistakes like right there. You left, good. You were kind of a little bit too far up, to be honest. But you're gonna make mistakes in other aspects of your gameplay. Okay, close the door and keep it closed.
Nothing gets past me.
Go to that left corner. Go to that left corner. Yeah, you're staying in the. Yeah, you're keeping the door open for too long.
Yeah.
You're keeping the door open for too long. Go behind. Close the door so you can get healed up without having to without getting like the global reduction passive reapplied to you by like one Reaper pellet. Because literally, if Reaper hits you with one pellet, it applies,
Yeah.
and now you're not getting healed as much.
Even if Juno hits me, like
Okay, now once again, for example, you could play your missiles around her. Okay, this is another thing I want to talk about with your D.Va. Now this is a resource usage issue. Two notes to that. To this one, resource tracking and like just ability tracking and ult tracking.
Okay.
Ability tracking and ult tracking. Those are the two big things I really want you to work on in regards to like DM usage, because there's so many instances. For example, like there were some dominant ults that got through, and it's like you could have ate those dominant ults. Like keeping track of keeping track of the ultimates that you directly have a
Can eat.
response, have the ability to deal with, is important for you because you have it. You have a say so in it. It's no different than being a Reinhardt and tracking the enemy around Shatter. It's no different than that, right? And then the other thing is that you can time your missiles around her bubble cycles. Like being like, okay, I'm not gonna missile until she uses bubbles.
Okay. Because I'm giving you a lot
So
of
like yeah,
choice
like,
right now.
yeah. Not only that, but also just like you're not getting the value from your missiles anyway. It'd be different if we had like full committed to like, okay, we're gonna force a bubble and then we're gonna kitsune on top of her. Then yeah, you just burn through the bubble even with the missiles. But in this context, you're just doing like in neutral, no real plan after that. And also once again while playing with the door open.
Yeah.
You just keep playing with the door open, and you need to close the door. This is when the Reaper gets a fucking stupid ass fucking blossom. This is another instance where we just kind of like just shit the bed. I don't know, like, bro. It just gets to.
Stop
Bro, I
moving.
tried. I instantly went
It's
here
fine.
and went like to DM it, but
It's fine.
I mean we're back faster. We should like take advantage of this.
Yeah. Close the door. Good. This isn't your effective range. Don't pick it for too long. Chill out.
Payload's heading out.
All right, let's talk about how you can find your effective range from where you're at right now.
So here I feel
Alright.
like my effective range
Right
is
here.
here, right? Yeah, that's that
Right
there's
here.
that one.
This corner. This
And
corner.
then
And then your next corner.
this one,
Is
and then
here.
the one on top, right? And then right side top.
Then.
Yes.
Then here.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Literally, it's just all right. Play this corner. Be DM your teammates so that they can peek on their lanes. Yada yada yada. Then you can see walk forward, and then as your team takes more space. For example, this is obviously assuming the cart starts to push up. Like
Yeah.
once the cart pushes up to right here, you pick this corner right here and use the cart as cover. You can also just if they are like playing further back here, you can also close the door on this side right here. Yada yada. Cart starts pushing forward more. You go up, fight here, DM. They try to walking your team. You put DM behind their Zarya so their Zarya can't get healed. Obviously, we have resources, and they can't. Obviously, so the cast can't follow up or anything like that. See if we can burn the Zarya, track bubbles, yada yada yada.
They have no one really
Fight
to
starts to
contest
come
me as
right
well.
here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fight starts to come right here. You could always play this door right here if you want to, or if they're playing further back, you could close the door like right this corner or on this corner. Either one is fine. And then as carts get to right here, you're using this right here to close the door. It's harder to close the door up here. This is way too much open space, so you can't really go up here. You close the door around this corner right here. Cart starts pushing up. You start using a cart to close the door if you can, because this spot is like super open.
Yeah.
And this also is a part where you might have to give cart a little bit
Can I
every
play
once
high
in a while.
ground?
Like okay.
Can I play
You
top left high ground?
can.
Like this one here?
This
Yeah.
is kind of it depends on what they're running. Against what they're running, maybe yeah. Reaper might TP on you, obviously, but that's just yeah. You just play around it, play DM it.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, we just work our way up from closed door to closed door to closed door, and you only open the door when you have the resources to do so.
And the same things apply to Ram, just obviously I don't have the verticality, so I play in the lower ones.
Yeah, you would just cross. You just use shield to cross open space. You just use shield.
Loading up, team.
Like yeah, doors open too long.
Try and stop me now. Hunting them down. Nothing gets past me.
Yeah, the door being so open so long, it has like a massive cascading effect of attention having to be on you a lot, meaning attention can't go to anyone else.
Can't be on Jade, can't be on a lot of yeah.
And then there's also the matter of like it also makes it to where you can't do anything because you're spending your time getting healed. And then Nox can't do anything because he spends his time healing. That's not good.
This.
Could have just dropped from the other side of the window. I don't get it, bro. I was trying to get touched.
That's another thing also I want you to work on D.Va is sometimes you can get away with just dropping. You don't always have to boost her to close the gap. Sometimes you could just drop to close the gap.
My team. Initiating defense matrix.
But that's more as a resource issue. Close the door.
Our numbers
Keep it
are
closed.
low. Careful.
Keep it closed. Keep it closed. See? Now you look, Eve.
Healed up. Come on.
Yeah, obviously.
Like you're getting yourself forced out because you don't keep the door closed.
What's like a good help?
Yeah.
Like to look at you to be like, okay, I'm closing the door now.
Yeah, just keep closing the door. Alright, close the door. Close the door. Close the door. I don't want them peeking at me. I don't want them looking at me. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Should I look to keep myself above 300 health at all times?
That's a decent. It varies from composition to composition. There's a certain like they have a Zen obviously that adjusts if they have any like massive burst like Hanzo or whatever. Well with
Yeah.
D.Va, you have to just peek
You
with
could
DM to be honest.
Yeah.
Just peek with DM.
With Ram, it's, I know Ram's numbers a little bit better. Specifically, like I know if I see Bastion or if I see Bastion, I see Malga, I know that like okay, I Nemesis early. You know what I mean?
Okay. I think you went Ram on defense. I think yeah.
Ready.
I think.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 1. Attackers incoming.
I'm gonna let the fucking
Defend
character
objective
models
A.
load. Go. Alright, right now, it's fine. Let's see how we do this. You need to be pushing. You need to be walking. Walking on him.
A sniper is nearby.
Nope, greed your shield.
Taking everything from them.
Yeah. I didn't
Put
really
your
take
shield
that
like
much
right
damage.
here. Put that shield right here. Walk in his shit. Put that shield right here between him and the Juno. Walk at him, melee him in his freaking face. Shoot at him right in his freaking face, right? And then guess what? He's gonna probably if you're hitting your shots well, guess what? Because guess what? You're gonna be getting healing. He is what he should be. You should be getting healing. Nox is right here right now. He should be able to still heal you. And he won't be because he's getting shielded off. The Juno's gonna have to like try to jump up, and at that point, once again, you don't even have to use the vortex. You can use the vortex on the Juno. Like you didn't have to use the vortex on him, for example. You could just shield behind him, and then when the Juno tries to go up to heal him, you just vortex the Juno down so she can't go up to heal him, and then you can win this resource trade here.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like complicated, but it's like it's one of those things where you look at the situation and you just go, oh wait, I can do these things. Because we have a grounding ability against a character that wants to go up. Like we ground character, and then we have a support that wants to heal. We just interfere with that. We put shield behind and we walk on them. You can always pop Nemesis form because Nemesis form also goes to grass, but you just block the rock. And at worst case scenario, you have to like back up blocking. But the damage that's on this lane right now should not be enough to just outright kill you. Right here, and then you should be able to clear this lane. Now you should have done it a lot sooner, because realistically, when they were all walking like this, you should have been pushing your lane because the pressure on your lane just wasn't that high.
Yeah.
So for this one, I would say for Ramattra right now, we're looking at a resource issue. How you using your resources? Cause like, look, now you're just taking a bunch of damage. Yeah. Now you once again, you're on the back foot now. You didn't use your resources efficiently, and now you're just like getting bullied.
Like a gentle rain.
Yeah, it's just you're not draining. The resource trades are not going in your favor.
Too much punching.
So, yeah.
Too much punching.
Need some help.
Your shield usage on Ram needs to be a little bit better, and so does your vortex usage. Because I think if those get better, your Nemesis form usage gets better. And if your Nemesis form usage still doesn't get better, then we work on Nemesis, obviously.
Yeah.
I can protect you.
And so for the rest of this VOD, we're just gonna look at your shields. We're gonna look at your shields and your vortexes and see how you use them. You could agree to that a little bit more.
Take everything from them.
By greeting it here, you're talking about like putting it behind him.
Put it further. You can put it right here.
Yeah, gain more space with my shield.
There's no reason why this is because now you're gonna want to walk up to here anyways. Eventually, now you won't have shield to do it. Yeah, now you won't have shield to do it. So you could have at the very least greeted here, or you could have put it directly behind him, right, really far behind him, and said, oh yeah, we can punish this. Because like you can use this almost as like a pseudo Mei wall to split the team. Same thing with Sigma. You can do it to split their team. You don't have to say I don't want to take any damage. It's about calculating how much damage you want to take. Tank isn't taking 0 damage. It's calculated. It's taking calculated damage. But like, oh, I'm fine with just getting shot at by the Sig. Fuck that. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that he gets shot at by everybody though, because he just used grass. Imagine you have shield behind him. Imagine you have shield behind him right here. Watch this. Guess what? You had shield behind him. Let's actually turn it back a little bit. Did we get out? Imagine the shield is behind him either here or here or whatever. He doesn't get any of the follow up from his team.
And then I can like,
He also, yeah, and then also that vortex. I don't like that vortex either.
because he ate it. Oh no, the vortex went too far back. My bad.
Well, the vortex went really far back. Essentially, what you want to do is you can shield him. Pretty much, what you can do, you can shield him to try to force out his grasp, because his grasp is his self sustain. Because you're going to be shielding him off from any. Now, granted, the Kiriko has a really good angle, so essentially, you can shield him off. Try to shoot the Kiriko out of the window to isolate him, or you could have just straight up played to, instead of shielding here, try to clear the Kiriko out the window, or you could have shooted behind him and then threw your vortex to clear the Kiriko out of the window so he gets no healing. Like there's a bunch of different ways you could have gone about trying to isolate him here, because he's the furthest up of his team. Right. Big thing though is you need to be a little bit greedier with your shield, seeing if you can cut someone off from their team with their shield, or just put your shield deeper in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now look, we don't have this corner.
Lost. Stop the
We could be holding choke right now. Greed this? Nope.
Stop the
Could've been greedier.
payload.
Take
Right
away.
here.
Yeah. And then I have a,
Then
I have a
right
better
here.
angle.
Yeah, then you once again, because if you play right here, you win everything right here. You win more space for your team to walk up. You also help yourself close the gap on this Cassidy. Right? Because if you win this angle here, what does that allow your team? It makes this angle so much more comfortable for Kursai. So much more comfortable if you're here.
And they would
Now
have
this
to
angle
use-
isn't as this angle isn't as comfortable for him because he's a Cass looking at him, right? But if you're right here, Cass can't as comfortably look at their at our tracer. So you needed to greed the shield here, so you could walk up, be more of a threat. And it's not even like you don't need to necessarily even think about let me help Kursai. No, it's that if so a lot of times if you do what you're supposed to do, you will indirectly and accidentally end up helping your teammates. What's good, boy?
Hello.
You'll end up accidentally helping your teammates because you don't even have to have an awareness of Kursai here to do this. You literally just need to go, oh yeah, I can be greedy with my shield here, greed my shield, and then lo and behold, you're helping Kursai out.
Yeah. Like if I just take more space, obviously Kursai gets to play more comfortably.
Yeah.
They balance you out.
Barrier unsuccessful.
So yeah, now we have no more space than we had before. We have no more space than we had before. That got blocked. That's not good use of it.
Hunting them down.
Could have greeted that shit a little bit more.
Again, yeah, just take away his like choke, put it on behind the choke. Right?
This grass, I mean this vortex. Honestly, since the perk got added to his base kit, which you could have done here,
Just throw it on
was
top.
honestly just
Yeah.
throw it up here and then like just kind of like detonate it and have it land on top of them, and you just get like all of this meaty, juicy damage. You get all of this. You get them stuck right here because at that point they have to try to back out here. That makes it where they take more damage. If at any point Jay swings out, maybe he gets a bolt on someone more easily because they're in the slow. All
Yeah.
these things can happen. You're just creating more opportunities. And from we're about to look at for the shield. About to look at the shield use.
I could have put I could have really put that shield. I could have put that shield like on the choke, literally, like on the choke.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could have put it right here. You could have put it right
I
here
can see your
even.
pen. I can see your pen right now.
Oh, you can't? I thought I was streaming my whole screen. Okay, that's fine. It was whatever. Oh yeah, you can see my mouse though. You could have put it right here. Put it right here. Or you could have put it right here. Either one's fine. You split their team.
We can not see your mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot see my mouse?
Yeah, we
How about
cannot
now?
see anything. We cannot see anything. But yeah, like Overwatch.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, mouse gone. I think it's because mouse is tabbed into Epic Pen and like doesn't let you.
Do this then. I just do this then. Alright, can you see it now?
Nope.
No.
Oh, hold on. Let me restart my stream then. What in the world? Alright.
Put it on the entire screen. Are you streaming by the way? Like Twitch?
No, I'm not streaming on Twitch.
I'm recording this though.
So I do have to be on like decent behavior.
No.
Okay, share
No.
share screen. I'm sharing my entire screen.
Yeah, we can see it now.
By the way, is Banana Man ringing today?
Wait, come
Oh,
on.
we can see it now.
Yeah, Banana Man's. Yeah,
Let's
Banana Man's
go.
ringing, yeah.
W
I don't
guy.
see anything drawn, anything.
Alright, how about this?
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, now we see it. Yeah. I
Okay,
could-
yeah. Yeah. So you could have put your shield right here,
Right.
or you could put your shield right here. And then that's kind of divides their team to where like pretty much the other two units are back here. And then guess what? You can and at any point that Sig backs up or whatever behind the shield,
I can
you can
nemesis
start
one.
trying to clear out. Yeah, you can clear these guys out of here. Right?
Mhm.
The whole idea is you need to be trying to greed your shit. Once again, S tank. If your job isn't to take 0 damage, it's to take calculated damage.
Yeah. And I have form as well. Like. See, I don't.
Yeah, and
die there.
imagine if you. Yeah, you don't die here. Yeah.
I also just kind of jaywalked.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another aspect. You didn't close the door. You had the door open.
Everything.
Holy shit, we're in such an old disadvantage. What the fuck? What
Yeah.
if they have everything, bro?
Better micro also helps you build your ult faster. Because, like, for example, imagine if you get more value out of your vortexes. Guess what? You get more overcharge.
This
So,
is
yeah.
when you were telling us to lock in, and then we just suddenly locked in third court, like on this part.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, lock the fuck in, focus the fuck up.
Knock them from the payload.
But yeah, that's why, like, once again, I'm focused a lot on the scrims and the macros aspect things. But there's also like that shield could have been greedier.
I don't know why Nemesis from there either.
Because, like, you're shielding right here. You could have shielded a bit further, and you could have used it to walk and try to, while you're walking, just shoot at the Pharah. Just shoot at the Pharah to clear her off. Because it's also, once again, it's about taking calculated damage. It's about saying, I don't want to take damage from all three of you. I only want to take damage from one of you, because I can handle that. My supports can handle that, and I can, like, fight her off this angle just by shooting at her, or vortexing her if I want to, and then you win space for your team, and your team can then swing behind you, and they can occupy space. Right? But what ends up happening is now you can't really walk with this at all. You guys have barely any more space than you had before, and we're right back at the corner that we started at. We're just right back at the corner that we started at. And there, we didn't hold space, we didn't gain space, we're just... Yeah. That was
W
easy.
Suzu. I don't really call it. I always said W Suzu because it's not.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
The barrier has fallen.
Okay. Shield up, shield up. I mean, block, block, block.
Run for my money.
I'm not that mad on this shield. Not that bad on this shield. This shield's fine. I almost have Annihilation. I think you could have Nemesis and then Annihilation, no?
Nah, yeah, like I know you said that, but like, I sometimes
You were not boards. Sorry.
What's up?
Just Black always got the goat. That's all. I would not agree.
so-
Romeo always calls me goat. Like he is the
Sure.
goat. No, he calls me goat.
Alright, so here, like, I didn't have Nemesis, right? Like, look at this. Press N.
2, 1.
Oh, I had it.
Yeah, you did have it. You like literally just had gotten it.
Yeah.
Like you could have greeted this a little bit more.
Working satellite vector.
Just, yeah.
Hunting them down.
W blocking! W blocking! Let's fucking go!
It's so right. Like, Kepler holds block now. I told you that, bro.
Bro, that's what I want to see. I love to see my takes not playing the game. I love that.
Bruh.
Nice.
This reminds me of when I got voted by Ops. He was just like, "Damn, you're doing good."
Nah, currently he's been telling me that like, I have a kind of it's like
How's your
bad
up?
shield usage.
But that like one little sentence there.
I'll be honest.
You can play up.
This is the problem when I'm like fight planning. I was trying to talk about ults, and low-key I was trying to like fight plan and shit. And I've just totally forgot I need to play up.
Yeah, you need to be right here, playing even this corner here a little bit. Greed, try to see if you can win out resources or build our ults. For example, you take more damage, we get closer to Kit. Like quite literally, you can get like 15% on Kit if you just play a little bit more up, and that is the difference between getting a mid-fight Kit or not. There's also the possibility that you force out a Kit from them, for example, and then we just kite it.
Yeah. Also, Nox doesn't like it when I play up, so.
It's mostly just because everyone's afraid of you just exploding. That's the issue. But you need to just talk. You need to just talk to Nox. But hey, I'm about to play up this corner. I'm about to push up this corner. Can we walk up? Can we walk forward from this corner? And then at that point, if there's like disagreement, once again we team bot and we talk about which one is the right choice.
Okay.
I don't mind the shield. I don't like to stack with the vortex though. Because imagine you have vortex now.
Easy enough.
Why am I not using?
Like yeah, you can like for example like you can combo your. A big thing is that you need to start combo. Yeah, like see how you need to start comboing your vortex with your nemesis form a little bit more. And you need to be a little bit more intentional with your cooldown usage. I find that sometimes you just kind of like do it because you can, not because it's necessarily needed in that context.
No, the thing is, I've like this was also like your coaching about like using my soft cycle on shield and vortex, but like low-key that's all I use sometimes. Shield vortex, shield vortex, shield vortex, even when vortex is not needed, you know.
Yeah, it's mostly like the shield is for you to walk, and the vortex is to stop them from walking.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That you don't need to do both at the same time. A lot of times, like right here, you didn't need to do both.
Just shield.
You didn't need to do both right there. You could have staggered those cooldowns.
Kitsune no kagizume o tokihanate. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Yeah.
Hunting them down.
Yeah, like you're stacking them a lot and you don't necessarily need to. Like, yeah, you're already past your shield. Like, you place a shield and then you immediately walk past it. We gotta work on that. We gotta work on that.
Yeah.
So far for Diva, we need to work on you closing the door more often. Just really closing the door. On Ram, the resource usage needs to be improved on.
Thing is, I see what I'm doing wrong, but like
The
it
resource
just-
usage.
that's the problem. Like, I can see it when I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. In game, I just kind of shut
I
my
mean,
head
in game, you just gotta lock in. You could have been a little bit more forward with that one. You gotta lock in, bro.
I mean, it's
That's the
also
big thing.
about
Okay, that's a
like
good stagger.
you actively focusing on it while you're playing now. Like if you look at these things, you're like, oh, I need to work on these things, and you actively look to work on those things, and it'll get better. Because you're not in this game you're playing, you're not actively thinking about I need to green my shield very forward, because then you would be putting your shield a lot more forward.
Yeah. Oh no, that's when Nox got flanked. Now we could have probably played a little bit more aggressive in this fight, high key,
Yeah.
given ult.
I had
like,
like
let's
I had
look at this.
annihilation. I could have just popped annihilation at some point
For
here.
example, I don't know. Let's look at this. What you could have done here? Look at this play you could have done.
Annihilate here.
Drop
Oh,
shield.
that's-
Nope. Drop shield behind him.
Or just put it on high ground as well. Like I could just put it on
Yeah.
high
Oh
ground.
yeah. Put shield on high ground. Put shield on high ground, and then if they drop, you get to walk on them.
With annihilation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's-
need to shield here. Shield
yeah.
here. See if you can get some resources out, and then play for your nemesis and your annihilation.
I focused
Right
too
here, you
much
just
on tank.
nemesis. Your nemesis here, and then like you just kind of like. Yeah.
Blocking satellite vector.
We lost this.
But realistically, a lot of this micro stuff you need to be working on in ranked. Like when you're queuing ranked, you need to just constantly be thinking about these things that we talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How did I get to masters on RAM only? I just
I mean, ranked is. I talked about it last night. Don't confuse ranked success for organized viability.
yeah, that's fair. I don't usually. Alright, that's not touchable. I see my block.
That's fine. We walk back up.
Well,
I
I'm
think
gonna
we lose
push
some
back.
people early here.
Yeah, here like someone dies a stupid death. I don't remember who.
I think it's somebody on left side window. I think it might be Jay. Is it? I can't remember. Or I might be confusing this with yesterday's.
Oh,
scrim.
I might be confusing the yesterday's scrim as well, bro.
Yeah. All right. So right now you need to try to win some space here. Win some space. Shield behind him.
Taking too long.
No.
that was a bad
we
play.
take it- No. The cycle was there.
Kepler was not
He
able to
shield
identify.
behind him to force him to have to back up because he's not getting healed,
And then
and
Vortex
to help
after.
you not take damage. And then then you can vortex and consider nemesis and that nemesis forming after. We didn't need to stack these two. You're literally stacking your shield and your nemesis form. This isn't good.
I mean, I was just
You could have
like,
like literally, you could have shielded, greeted that, then nemesis, greeted that, and then annihilation.
yeah. Maybe live like for an extra 10 seconds, just because of that.
So yeah. Alright, that's what I want you to work on.
Alright.
That's what I want you to work on. Hold on, did I get